So for today's lesson, we are going to take a look at systems of equations by graphing. All right, so this is a portion of SOL 8.4. The student will solve a system of two linear equations and two variables algebraically and graphically. So today we're just going to look at graphically. So learning target for today, I can solve a system of linear equations graphically. I can determine whether a system of two linear equations has one infinite number or no solution. So thinking back to when we solved multi-step equations, we had three types of solutions: one solution, no solution, an infinite number of solutions, and some key vocabulary for this unit. All right, so for definitions or a little bit of vocabulary for us, system of equations is a set of two or more linear equations in the same variables. All right, so for example, we have y equals 2x plus 3. We have y equals 1/2 x plus 8. All right, so that is a system of equations. System of equations involves two or more linear equations. When you get more into algebra 2 is when you'll work with 3, but in algebra 1 we just focus on a system being 2, or focus on two linear equations. Solution. So this is not a term that you haven't heard before, but when we're talking about in terms of a system of equation, a solution is an ordered pair that is a solution of each equation in the system. We can most easily find the solution by graphing both equations. Systems of linear equations either have one, none, or infinite number of solutions. So it says 0 there. I don't like to put 0 because, again, when we solved equations, we got that x equals 0, so 0 is a solution. So remember, our solutions, we can either have one solution, no solution, or infinite number of solutions. And just as a quick reminder, when we talk about an ordered pair, we're talking about in the form of x, y. So we have an x coordinate point and a y coordinate point. All right, so when we're looking at solutions graphically, all right, we can have one solution. That means that the lines intersect in one spot. Remember, they're linear, so they're only going to intersect in one spot, or one location, or one coordinate point. No solution, we have parallel lines. Remember, parallel lines never intersect, so parallel lines are always going to be no solution. And then we have infinite number of solutions. That means we graph both of our systems, and they're the same exact line. All right, so let's take a look at an example. So remember, when we're graphing, we always start with our y-intercept. We plot our y-intercept, and then we plot our slope. All right, so starting off, I'm going to graph my first equation in red. All right, so I'm going to start with my y-intercept of -3. My slope is 1/3, so I'm going to rise 1 and run to the right 3. All right. To finish off the rest of my graph, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to go down 1 and to the left 3. And try to connect my points as neat as possible. All right, I'm going to change the color to blue, and I'm going to graph my second equation. So that's the only difference between when we're just graphing equations and systems of equations. We're graphing two equations on the same coordinate plane. All right, so here I have a y-intercept of +1. I have a slope of -1, so I'm going to go down 1 and to the right 1 because I want my line to decrease. And I'm going to try to connect my graph with the straightest line as I possibly can, even though it's very crooked. All right, so remember, when we're talking about the solution is where they intersect. So I'm going to use my yellow, and we can see that we have a solution at 3, -2. All right, so this point satisfies both equations. So our solution to this system is 3, -2. All right. Let's take a look at the next example. All right, so I want you to pause the video. I know in this video that you can't actually draw or graph your equation in a puzzle, but what I want you to do is take this time to graph your system, and I want you to tell me if it is one solution, no solution, or infinite number of solutions. All right, so again, I'm going to change my colors. All right, so for the first one, I'm starting at my y-intercept of 2, and I'm going to go down 2 over 1 because my line is decreasing. Finish off the graph by doing the opposite, up 2 over 1. All right, change my color to blue. I have a y-intercept of -2. So again, I'm going to go down 2 over 1. Down 2 over 1 because my slope is still -2. Oops, crooked line again. Apologies about that. I'll one day learn how to make a straight line. All right, and we can see here that we have parallel lines. So that means that this system has no solution. So if we think back to writing equations with parallel and perpendicular lines, we know that parallel lines have what? The same slope. So both of those slopes are -2. And it is okay if you realize that. If you realized it without graphing, that is completely fine if you realize that, okay, the slopes are the same. Therefore, we have parallel lines. Therefore, we have no solution. All right, so we looked at it when it's in slope-intercept form. So let's look at it when it's in standard form. So ax plus by equals c. So there's a couple ways that we can look at it. I personally prefer just going ahead and changing it to slope-intercept form. So basically solving for y. So I have 2x plus y is equal to 1. Solving for y, I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. And I have y is equal to -2x plus 1. Same as for the second one. I have x minus 2y is equal to 8. I'm going to subtract x from both sides. 2y is equal to -x plus 8. Divide both sides by -2. We're going to have a little bit of space here. So I have y is equal to 1/2 x minus 4. All right, so those are my two equations. Again, I'll denote them. So my first one is going to be red, starting at +1, going down 2 over 1, up 2 over 1 to finish out the rest of my graph. Then I'm going to attempt to draw a straight line. It's going to be kind of crooked. A little bit better. All right, changing my color to blue, starting at -4. We're going to go up 1 over 2. All right, and we can definitely see here that we have a solution. And our solution is going to be 2, -3. All right, so that point satisfies both of those equations. I don't know if anybody caught, once we solved or put them in slope-intercept form, we could see that our slopes are opposite reciprocals. So we see this equation here start off with the slope of -2. What is the opposite of -2 is +2, and the reciprocal is 1/2. So we definitely knew that we were going to have a solution here because they were not parallel lines. All right. Similar to the last example, I want you to do the exact same thing. I want you to put it in slope-intercept form, graph your equation, and tell me what the solution is. All right, so let's go ahead and do this just like we did in the previous one. All right, so I have 5x minus 3y is equal to -12. Going to subtract 5x from both sides. -3y is equal to -5x minus 12. Divide both sides by -3. Y is equal to 5 over 3x plus 4. All right, and now we're going to look at our second equation, which is 2x plus 3y is equal to -9. Subtract 2x from both sides. And we get that 3y is equal to negative 2x minus 9. Divide both sides by 3. So everything gets divided by 3. And we get that y is equal to negative 2 over 3x minus 3. All right. So again, I'm going to make this equation red. So starting off at 4, we're going to go up 5 over 3. Can't go up anymore, so we're going to go down. Down 5. And over 3. Down 5. And over 3 and down 5. And over 3. Try to connect our points as best as possible. All right. Change my color to blue. Starting off at negative 3. We're going to go down 2 and to the right 3. Down 2 to the right 3. Finish it off up 2 and to the left 3. All right, connect those points. We can definitely see that we have a solution, and our solution is going to be negative 3, 1. All right. Here, just a little bit of practice. There will be problems where they just ask you what is the solution. So we can look here and see that we definitely have a solution, and our solution point is going to be 1, 2. It's no real work there. There are going to be problems where we're just looking at it and it gives us the solution there. Looking at the next one, same thing here. It's already been graphed for us. They want us to tell you the solution, and we can definitely see we have a solution at 0, negative 1. So just basically being able to identify the solution when the graph has already been graphed. Very simple, very easy. Just wanted to throw those couple examples in there. The last portion here is your practice, all right? So use the graph below to determine whether the system of linear equations has none, one, or infinite number of solutions. All right, so taking a look here, we have the equations. These are already graphed for us. So we have negative x plus 2, and then we have x plus 1, which that's going to give us one solution. We can't really tell exactly what the solution is because it's not exactly on a point. For number 2, we have negative x plus 2. And we have 3x plus 3y is equal to negative 3. So that is going to be none or no solution. And then we see we have 3x plus 3y is equal to negative 3. And y equals negative x minus 1. And we can see that that's the exact same line. So that's going to be infinite. So just being able to identify the solutions. All right. Now it is your turn. Well, it's your turn to summarize what you've learned from today's lesson. Then you're going to practice and complete an exit ticket.